down, Miss Grand Alabama. All right, why don't you go ahead and pick a question from the bowl. All right, your judge is Marites Novaes. Good evening.
So here's your question. How can we eradicate the culture of corruption in our country? Again, your question is, how can we eradicate the culture of corruption in our country?
There's a lot of ways for us to eradicate corruption because the Philippines is actually rich and it needs to be managed properly by our government officials. And I want to remind everyone, I mean everyone right here, right now, is to manifest and to think first before you buy something or even corrupt something or corrupt something because our government officials are already working on this in this state. And if I can do that, this small step will become a big leap towards a better world through my purpose of heart. And beyond being grand, may I truly be the source of light that shines beauty and purpose that inspires us all. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grand Alaman, thank you so much. And on to our next candidate, Miss Grand Ilocos Region. All right, are you ready for your question, Miss Ilocos Region? Please pick your judge from the bowl. All right, and this lucky lady is going to get, Mr. Ryan Abalajon.
My question is, you are given 10 seconds in Times Square billboard to promote the Philippines. What do you put on it? Again, you are given 10 seconds on the Times Square billboard to promote the Philippines. What do you put on it?
If I'm given 10 seconds to promote Philippines on the Times Square, I'd like to promote our empathy and resilience. Filipinos are known to be strong in times of war, conflicts, or need. If I'm given that chance to promote, I'd like to show them how strong we are in battling different misunderstandings or conflicts. And in doing so, we can inspire others to do the same. And we can show them that the Philippines is not just a place of beautiful islands. It is a place of resilience and strength. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Ilocos Region. Up next is Miss Grand Pampanga. Please pick your judge. And your judge is Janice Leyva.
So your question is, which is more dangerous to democracy? People who don't vote or people who vote without knowing the facts?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. Which is more dangerous to democracy? People who don't vote or people who vote without knowing the facts?
I believe it's the people who vote without knowing the rules or the ethics of being a voters. Because I believe that voters have the power to change the world. Because we voters can change and voice out what we need. But if we choose the right leaders will do the actions for the people who we need. And those leaders, if they put their deepest desires with a meaningful cause, we can gain a profound impact and directions towards a future that we deserve. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Baba Tarlak. Now, question is next.
Coming up is Miss Grand Quezon Province.
Please pick a judge from the bowl. And your judge is Dean Rojas.
And your question is? If a foreign visitor misunderstood a Filipino custom, would you correct them right away or let them enjoy their version of it, and why?
Can you please repeat the question?
If a foreign visitor misunderstood a Filipino custom, would you correct them right away or let them enjoy their version of it, and why?
I believe here in the Philippines, we have different customs. That is why I will choose to educate that foreign about our custom. Because we Filipinos, we have so much to offer to the world that everyone deserves to experience. And I invite the world to come and experience the Philippines. Because we Filipinos, our responsibility is to share who we are and what we are today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Quezon Province. Hey, partner, I got your mic. All right, moving on to Miss Grand Davao Region. All right, go pick a judge, Miss Davao Region. It seems like Miss Davao Region has a halo tonight. All right, please hold on to this for me. And your judge is Miss Win-Win Marquez.
Hello, Imagine a new internet for one challenge in the whole country. What positive effect do you think it could bring? Imagine a no internet for 1 week challenge in the whole country. What positive effect do you think it could bring? The one positive effect that it will bring is that we can be more connected and more united, not just as Filipinos, but as the whole world. We are not dependent on the internet. That is not what is invented when we were born. So it is our natural state to be united and to be as one. And that is what I am doing here at Miss Grand Philippines, is representing not just my region, but the Filipino community. Coming up, now let's welcome Miss Grand Buenafe.
Go ahead, pick your judge from the bowl. And you get the renowned Jojo Bragais.
So this is your question. In your own opinion, what is the Philippines' best asset in promoting tourism? What is the Philippines' best asset in promoting tourism?
I think one best asset the Philippines can show to the world is its Filipinos as people. Because we can offer a lot of things. We can overseas something in the Philippines. As we promote the tourism here, we are also promoting our cultures. So with that, I know that we are one of the best in the country. Thank you so much.
Our next candidate is Miss Grand Filipino Community in Canada. She's like a Barbie. Your judge is... Ooh. Your question will be coming from Eran Montoyo.
Here's your question. Do you believe everything happens for a reason? Or do we create our own list?
Based on that, I believe we all have different perspective on it. But personally, for me, I believe that everything happens for a reason. I looked at everything in life in a positive way. I went through so much this past year, and look where I am right now, standing in front of hundreds of people, being a role model to the younger generations. And I do believe that everything happens for a reason, because I am standing here today with everything that I went through and all the struggles that I put myself through. And yeah, I'm standing tall with these girls, with these faces. and representing my Filipino community from Canada. And I'm very happy to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Grand Filipino Community in Canada. Our next candidate is Miss Grand Rizal Province. All right, please pick a question from the bowl. Try to judge, Reina. And your judge is Jason Troy Rajan.
Okay, first thing is, everyone wants world peace. What would we rather have? A truce that lasts 1 year, or a peace treaty that takes 10 years to negotiate?
Peace may sound impossible in a divided world, but I would rather choose a long time effect in the world. We are hopeful Filipinos. It only proves that we are golden. We radiate to the world. We only hope for the best. In any situation that we may face with this war, always choose to be compassionate over chaotic and understanding over hate. Let's hope for the few years that this violence stops and choose to be the light that illuminates the lives of the others. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Certainly shaping up to be a very interesting question and answer round, which we will follow with Mr. Zambales. Hello, Ms. Grand Zambales, please pick a judge from the bowl. And your judge is Mark Rivera.
Good evening. Your question is, some people believe that misinformation spreads faster than the truth bomb. If you could add one subject in Philippine schools to fight misinformation, digital or not, what would it be called?
First of all, mabuhay Nova Reina!
Good evening, judges. To answer your question, I think education is one of the most powerful tool or step that we can have as people, as individuals, to have a stable economic status here in our country. So if I were to choose one subject that can be taught in education system here in our country, that is information literacy. Social media is the largest platform that we can use, not just to promote what we have, but also to promote the tourism, the beautiful, majestic islands, the country that we have to the world. And I think with information literacy, we can achieve that. And with grandest dream, I know that everything is possible with education.
Pick your judge. All right. It's fine.
She chose Mr. Andy Jovno Maranda.
Hello, good evening. My question is, what one Filipino tradition you would never want to change, no matter how modern the world becomes?
It is our respect to one another, especially to the elders. You know what? I always believe that the grassroots of peace is the time that we don't respect each other. We must always know how to respect one another, to be more kind, because we don't know what someone is going through in life. But if we will choose every day to respect one another, then we can live a more peaceful life in this world. It's all about a matter of choice. Thank you. Well said, Miss Grand Bicolania. Up next is Miss Grand Quezon City. All right. Let me just unveil your judge tonight. And it is Miss Kirai Sellers.
you could cast one fictional character as the president of the Philippines, who would it be and why?
That would be our very own Pangasinan's fictional character, Orduha. Orduha is a strong woman who protects her family, her community, and promotes them and encourages them to be better every single day. And if I could be that symbol of protection, that symbol of peace, that goes against injustice and silence, then I will be the Orduha of the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Grand Quezon City, or should I say, Orduha. Up next is Miss Grand Quezon Province. Your judge is Brian Carlo Nico Nicolas.
Jose Rizal's fictional character, Maria Clara, has been known to embody the epitome of the Filipino woman. What traits of Maria Clara should modern Filipina beauty queens continue to emulate? Again, what traits of Maria Clara should modern Filipina beauty queens continue to emulate?
I believe Maria Clara embodies the respect of herself. And as a modern Filipina, I believe we should always remain to have the respect of ourselves, especially to the women, that we are being prone to any cases like rapes or whatnot in the Philippines. And I think this is the high time for us to value ourselves as not only the Filipino woman, but all the women in the world. By having this, I believe we can all have peace and love to one another. Thank you so much, and good evening, Reina.
Thank you so much, Miss Grand Tarlac Province. And up next, we have Miss Grand Taguig City. Miss Grand Taguig City, this is my second time interviewing you on this stage. My third, rather. Wow. There you go. As they say, third time's the charm, right?
Yes, nice meeting you. So, you've chosen Mr. TJ Marquez. Hi, TJ.
So here's your question. If the Philippines was a person, what kind of personality would it have?
I'd say it would have quite an eccentric personality. I think our country is such a melting pot of people with such diverse personalities, whether you're demure, whether you're a rambunctious person. It caters to all different types of people. It's such a colorful place, and I hope everyone around the world sees our diversity, because our people are some of the most amazing, kindest, resilient people around the world, and I just really hope that people appreciate us, which I know that they do.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grand Taguig City.
And up next, our second to the last candidate, Miss Grand Aklan.
Good evening, Miss Grand Aklan. Please pick a judge. You have PJ Pascual.
Hello. Good evening.
This is my question for you. Does artificial intelligence pose a threat to mankind? Why or why not?
While AI has been a powerful tool to aid us in many different ways, I think one of the negatives is that it spreads hate and fake news. But as an active citizen and as an active Filipino citizen who would like to encourage everybody to know your morals by using your internet and using AI as a way to uplift one another. Because as a Filipino, we have that value of kapwa, a shared inner self where we uplift one another
especially other people in the rest of the world. And by using AI, we should use this for the greater force, for the better, to help to save the world. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Reina. And last but definitely not the least, Miss Grand Pampanga. Miss Grand Pampanga, the last question, or judge rather, is all yours. Your judge is none other than Brian Lin.
Good evening, Sir Brian.
Hello. This is your question. If peace could be packaged like a product, how would you convince world leaders to buy it? Again, if peace could be packaged like a product, how would you convince world leaders to buy it?
I would convince world leaders to see it as a quality, not as a quantity. What I mean is that the quality of us having constant dialogue with each other. It's not about the quantity or the time we need to prepare or we need to talk with each other, but it's the constant dialogue. Because if we will do that, we will eradicate disparities between the opportunities that we can get. And also, we cannot grow the division between people in terms of politics, in terms of power, and in terms of properties. So I hope that they will look at it in quality instead of quantity of time. Thank you.